All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sheldon. The head is big for a reason. This video is brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S24. Walk into any Samsung outlet and get yours. Now, what are we talking about today?
Some story with this social media will generate a lot of conversations from especially Nigeria Twitter. And before we go continue,
Nigeria what?
Twitter. Nigeria X, sorry, Nigeria X. Now it is X.
Okay.
Yeah, formerly
What
Twitter.
makes you happy?
Yeah, where a wife and the husband, the wife cook can't give the husband. We
Make them show them the
watch
video.
the video.
Baby, your food.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, my son. Look this food. Something very nice for you. You will love it. I prepared it. It's a hot soup for you so you can enjoy it, my son. And come, let me bring water for you to wash your hands. Hey, Amy. My son. Yes, you eat well. Amy, dear, wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Mama, what's the meaning of this? You saw me go into the kitchen to bring my husband this food that I prepared, and only for you to go inside and bring this thing that you prepared for him too. Daddy, what are you turning me into?
I did not ask your husband not to eat your food. I only brought this good food for him to eat so that he can look healthy.
Mama, you won't frustrate me. You won't chase me out of my husband's house.
And you won't chase me out of my son's house.
Mama, we are married. He is my husband.
We are also bound by blood. He is my son.
Mama, you cannot feed my husband in my house. Now you tell your mom to take this thing out of this place. Let her carry this thing away.
Tell your wife to take this bad food out of this place.
Babe, she's getting on my nerves. Tell her to remove these things.
Your wife is disrespecting me. You, these guys, stop disrespecting me.
Mama, respect is reciprocal. If you respect me, I respect.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
If you continue in this way, I will give you a dirty slap.
You will do no such thing.
Really?
You will do no such thing. Mama, if you slap me.
What will you do?
Mama, if you slap me.
Mama,
would you leave me alone?
what will you do?
Would you remove your hand from my body?
If I don't, what will you do?
Mama, get your hand off me. The battle line has been drawn. You want war? I will give you war.
It's alright. I am ready. Excuse me. He covered the food. When my son comes, he will come and eat his food. You don't know anything.
That be some nonsense. And if you be media, my mother they go back to your husband in house.
No, if you calm down, give your mommy.
For
You
some-
just for talk to him.
yeah, the talk in the course of talking.
Talking to
You, if I know say this thing will continue, so you just go back, or you never come
The
back.
one who could not bra. Means so I'm now
Exactly. Go to your husband's house. I don't understand because I feel like in these situations you are supposed to, from the settings of everything, they look like them be married. You know, be boyfriend girlfriend. So it is their matrimonial home. And if I have married and I'm living with someone's daughter, normally this be how on a live day the woman they cook for me. However, the arrangement they like. If you have come in now, even if you are my mother and you have come, you are not supposed to be cooking. You are supposed to come and rest. You have a room, watch TV, sleep, do whatever you want to do.
They will cook for
Yes.
you. That's your job.
That time you are trying to compete with my wife.
Are you my wife?
I don't
Are
understand.
you second wife? Are you a third wife?
Competing with my wife in instances like this go make her see you some way. And I feel like mostly, more times it be men where them be close to them, my mothers, and they call them mama's kids or mama's children
mommy's
or something, mommy's boy, where then they do some of these things where they feel like most of the times they don't know what they would do in that instant because they don't want to say something where it go offend them, my mother. Because if they offend them, they don't want to offend them, my mother. So they try to just sit and watch. Because in this video, the guy then the heated argument, the chairman to know what
You just enough way left. That's where I have a problem. You need to be dominant enough. Hey, wifey, shut up. Hey, mommy, shut up. To you, the guy, maybe he knows who is wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe the mother started cooking first in the kitchen.
in the
before
kitchen.
the
Why
wife
are
came.
you cooking in the kitchen in the first
That one,
place?
you need to be in charge.
Okay, you have come to visit me in my matrimonial house. All the Nigerian movies that I have seen, if your mother-in-law visits, it is the wife that cooks or the husband will go cook her.
Yeah.
Because I know anybody can't hold my neck. I say
Yeah.
a woman's place is in the kitchen. That's not what I said. So whoever your mommy be visitor.
Yeah.
Now me visitor now my band. Me I for go kitchen go cook. You see, some of these things I feel like some of the EB patients also call vibes way because if you have visited yes, why are you cooking? You are supposed to rest. Sleep and make them cook, then feed you.
Bring you.
If we come to your house if the husband and the wife comes to your
we
house,
are now visitors,
and you can cook for us, and that one said, hey, because my wife go off away, go fit talk, say, I go do them, which is fine. Mostly some of the wives, they go still go there, they help you because they go feel like this and this and that. But say you come a matrimonial home, see her preparing the food no be anything. The process of pushing my wife's food aside, putting your own there, like changing your son for eating, that be where I have a problem. And I have encountered something like this before where, and this is like personal experience, where I felt like I had to, step in and sort things out. But then I was afraid that I was going to offend like a party involved. You understand? So I sat down and the thing happened. And right now, problems, a whole lot of customers and the customers.
Or like if I talk. Hey, mommy, go home. Hey, go home.
You see, no, you don't go fit. Why your wife will go home? Your wife, they stay plus.
Make it go home for now. I just want to be
make you go in mother house.
Yeah, make my mommy go.
No. My wife is not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. Is in this case, you for stand up and protect your wife, because at the end of the day, she be the person you have sworn to spend the rest of your life with. You are not going to and then make the mother come marry the husband. That is all. Because if you have taken someone's daughter that for better for worse, we they live in the same house, you are supposed to protect her, right? I'm not saying disrespect your mother
at the expense of your.
But at the end of the day, your mother too for understand boundaries. I feel like there is no boundaries, so the mother just go wake up then draw your own boundaries. Yeah. Because if there were boundaries, she wouldn't go to the extent of going to cook and coming to push my wife's food aside and putting her food there. For what? What if it be morning? Do you want to kill your son with calories?
Your man a moody baba.
I don't understand. And the argument, the man for no wake up and talks to go your house. No, you people will stay in that house. But at the end of the day, you have to live harmoniously. It is not a fight. You have to live peace under the same roof in peace and harmony. And you have to stop quarreling. You have to stop fighting. If you don't step in like that and the thing degenerates into a level where you know if you do anything, then it's on you. Yeah. You have to take your L. Because as a man, you are supposed to. I'm not saying say be abusive or be authoritative, but even in this case, you're supposed to be authoritative.
You just, hey, can you shut up?
No, shut up, no go.
You don't talk to anyone who can't keke. No be hey, can you shut up?
Because why are you fighting with my wife? Yes, do I go by?
I don't want eba. I don't want rice.
Now, but no. So you say you don't go eat your wife your own.
At that instance, if you don't want to offend, if you don't want to offend your wife or offend your mother, okay. Because if you eat from here, your mom will be then go. If you eat from here, but you see, one thing I'm not married, but one thing I know is that if you marry someone, the family likes you.
It's true.
If the family know they like you, anything you do, because the way the mother was exchanging, then get issue long time. And some wives too.
But what if the family know they like him? Let's say you find somebody.
I've said it on Bands and Rants before, and I'll host that topic again. I'll never, if my mom says she know they like my wife, and no one.
On what grounds your mom go stand say she know they like?
I don't think.
Let's say you have met someone. Let me cite an example. You have met someone. You have dated for a long time. Yeah. You know yourselves. Like this with somebody where you like. Yeah. Then all of a sudden your mom pops up from somewhere and go like she's been like a protagonist or she's antagonizing your wife. All of a sudden, where you then she they give the patience or Zoko vibe. You then this girl to bra like this is the person where you don't want move on. You don't want like spend the rest of your life with. In that instance where your mom started exhibit that kind of character and behavior towards the lady, you say you go make the lady go.
Me, I'm not talking of even movie aspect. My mom that I know.
I'm not talking about movie. I'm just citing an example.
I'm just trying to tell. So I'm speaking personal.
So you not.
My mom will not watch me go for a wrong person. On no grounds will my mom watch me say this correct person. No, I can't. If my mom tells me she doesn't like my partner, then there is something wrong. And me, I'll respect my mom. If my mom,
you believe if your mom,
yes,
you go carry girl,
yes,
where you feel like it is right for you. The girl,
yes. At the end of the day, say
you go carry girl where you feel like she be the right person for you. Then they won't move on in life and things. Perfect. Then you carry him, come home. Then your mom, you go talk, say, I know they like him.
Yeah. If my mom says she doesn't like you, fair enough, I'll talk to my mom. You give me reasons that I realize. I know my mom wouldn't give me any.
What if the reasons know the surface?
Like example.
Reason, I don't know. Like example. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to give you reason. But what if let's say tribal marriages, right? Maybe you be ever. Maybe you be ever. There is this connotation out there. You go carry, you go carry an Ashanti woman come house. Then your mommy say, nah, you ain't ever people they will know they marry from Ashanti. Based on tribal lines, what you go do?
There's a personal experience I wouldn't like to share.
Answer my question.
I wouldn't like to share.
If you go carry, I'm not saying you are an ever, but you don't want to claim it. But if you're an ever, you go carry an Ashanti woman come out, or a Northerner carry come out, where your mommy say, no, I am not going to allow you marry this lady based on the fact that she's just from this tribe or ethnic background. No, nothing, no bad thing, just ethnic. What you go do?
I won't marry without my mom's consent, so I go agree with her.
You go agree?
Yeah.
You go stand on the grounds of ethnicity and tribal background.
If it is
to disown your wife.
At the end of the day, I don't marry myself. It is my family who marries for me. So if my family says they don't like my partner, fair enough. You see, where I wanted to speak and you were not allowing me to speak. If you are talking about tribe, maybe Northerner, maybe yes, Northerner, or maybe this particular group of people with respect to some background that they have. And my mom has given me scenarios. She has told me about it. It's fair enough. I'll tell my partner that. So my family says they don't like you.
So that is what I'm saying. Scanty, let's make we establish.
In that case, wait. I am not being tribalistic. It be my family where know they like you. No. So wait. So I'm coming. So if your family say they don't like the person you want to get married to, you are going to force the marriage. Simple question.
No.
I'm asking you.
You say what?
If your family say they don't like the person you are going to get married to, are you going to force the marriage?
If my family say they know they like a girl because she is from northern region, she is from southern region, she is from western region, bro, it is going to come on.
So you are going to force the marriage without the consent
on tribal grounds. That is why I ask you. I limited my question to a specific boundary. So say we no go digress.
So, and I'm telling you that I'm coming. Let me talk.
I want to.
We have some families that when you go, they say yeah, and worry Northerners because just they don't like Northerners. And we have families that
you don't like Northerners.
I'm giving
that
you
is tribal by God.
That is the family. I am telling you that.
And you want to be part of.
Listen to my point. Listen to my point.
Your point is what?
You asked me a question.
No, I'm
not supposed to speak.
Talk. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen to me. I go. They have some families that the moment they hear that you are an Ewe, anything Ewe they don't like. Okay. And we have some families that a group in that Ewe community, maybe because of their background, because of their relationship, they don't like them. And my family says, okay, maybe they worship gods. And my family said they cannot come into contact with a family that has this background. Bro. No, it's not about digressing. My family said they don't like you.
My question
is my family that marries for me. Okay,
maybe you didn't get my question. Let me ask you.
If my family, if my family said they don't like you, that is it.
That is what I'm asking. Simple. And my question.
The question is simple. They don't like you.
No, and
if the family,
you said listen, you sat here and said that if you let's say you be ever. And they go carry an Ashanti woman come your family inside. And your family people say they don't like the woman from Ashanti region.
There are reasons to why they don't like that Ashanti. Listen.
Give me two reasons.
One, they have some families that they'll tell you that once or Santini Yempe,
okay.
And we have people that the tribe the clan that they come from in that community, maybe they have some background information about them that they don't like. And if they tell you that you don't like this person from this particular clan,
you sat here and said if you carry the woman come where your family say we don't like it, we don't like the girl, they don't give specifics. Yeah. Listen, don't I hate it when
before you continue. I remember I told you that I said it, if they can play it back, that my mother will not make a wrong choice for me. She will not watch me go for a stupid person. Therefore, my mother will not give me a stupid reason. So if my mom tells me they don't like somebody, it means that they have a specific or a good reason. Don't make it look like any stupid reason. Yeah, my mom say,
bro,
no, that's the point you are trying to arrive at. You are trying to arrive at a point where I'm not.
No, you realize saying you said something funny. No. You said
me, my warrior. Is it the audience?
This is what you said. Remember.
Is it the audience?
Remember, this is what you said. And if the video day, I asked the question, Scanty, oh yeah, ever now kofa Shanti niba. Now say your ever people say they don't like the girl. Like, what you go do? You say you not go marry the person.
Sheldon, I made mention did I mention that there are families that oh yeah, ever them pay, and there are families that your background. Didn't I cite that example?
And you said,
I cited that example.
You also said that.
There is, listen, before I made my statement.
Okay, so the tribal, let the tribal make, okay.
There are useless tribalism.
Okay.
Like, I don't like Ewes.
Okay. So in your case, if you be ever, then you go carry an Ashanti woman come your family. And you are saying, you are not marrying for yourself, and you are marrying for your family. And let's say on the surface level, they say, we don't like Ashantis. They are not going to give any reason.
Until
you will go ahead and marry the person.
No, I won't go ahead and no, listen. I won't go. You see, I am someone that I'm never going to force marriage. I'll talk my family through it till they agree.
If they don't agree,
they will agree. No, it is no. You see, they are. No, you are trying to get. There are some people that when their mother say they don't like, marriage.
Okay.
I am telling you that I would need my mother's blessing and my mother's consent going to.
And I'm
marriage.
telling you,
therefore, if you are telling me that you just don't like Ewes because you don't like them, then you are being stupid.
Okay.
Therefore, I'll educate you on why you don't like them.
In the course of educating the person still stands on the fact that I am not going to agree. What you go do?
My father is there.
Your father is your family.
My
so if your mother doesn't agree and your father agrees, you go ahead and
yes, if I have the consent of one of them, I'm fair enough. If I have the consent, at the end of the day, if you go for the first one, engagement, you don't see only mother and father there. You see family members. So if my mom says no, I talk to my dad. If he says no, I have family members that I'll go.
So if your father says no, your mom says no, but your uncle, your grandmother, they say yes, you go ahead.
Oh, fair enough.
But you just sat here and said, you need the blessing of your mother.
And I'm telling you,
if you're not getting the blessing of your mother and father, how you will go ahead with the marriage? You just sat here and said, why are you always contradicting yourself?
It's not about contradiction. I'm telling you that I'm not married. Marriage is not your mother.
Sketty said, I am not going to marry without the blessing of my mother. In this case, your mother and your father, they are saying, we are not going to bless your marriage.
Because the person is just an ewe. Then they are being foolish. Therefore, I'll leave them and move on to the next person in the family.
You will marry?
Yes.
So if your mother,
if it is about just tribalism, say that foolish you see, you are trying to put me on the spot.
No, you just contradict.
No, I'm not I'm trying to tell you that there are families that they say before. They are foolish people. If you are watching me apart, you are a foolish person.
Fair, no
you
problem.
are fancy. We don't like you.
Okay.
We have families that they have information or with respect to a particular clan. I don't want to use my family as an example, but we have families that this particular clan, this is what they do. I don't like this. If my family say they can't come into contact with this particular person, because if I marry my partner, we also generate.
What has the clan? The things where people do for the past got to do with your wife?
I wouldn't want to share my past experience. I would have given you a perfect scenario. I would have given you a perfect scenario with respect to this, but I wouldn't.
No, you need to cite a concrete example here to make your argument.
I can't.
Scanty, you started the argument by saying, I am not going to go ahead and marry without the blessing of my mother. Then you proceeded, the argument actually proceeded. Then you have to switch your mouth to the point and say, if your father and your mother, they are not giving you your blessing, your grandmother or your uncle, they Scanty, where do you stand?
Sheldon, before I spoke,
are you hot or cold?
Remember, I said, my mom will not watch me make a stupid decision. A stupid decision is when my mom thought, I said that first before making my statement. So if my mom is watching me make a stupid decision, then my mom is stupid.
Okay.
But I told you, I know my mom. My mom will not watch me make a stupid decision. Therefore, something like my mom telling me, it's something that my mom wouldn't do. I said it.
How you go?
I said it. Before I made my statement.
I did a follow-up question by saying, if we get to the point where you thinking that your mommy no go do, but she actually goes ahead and do it, and you say you move past your mother and your father and go ahead.
When she's being stupid, I'll move to the others.
So in this case, you don't need the blessing of your mother again.
No, you are being stupid. I need your blessing. You are being stupid. You are trying to put me on the spot, which doesn't make sense.
You said your things now. You are backtracking.
I'm not even tracking. I'm not, because I said it before I made my statement. I said it, and when I was arriving at the end, I said the same thing, that my mom, that won't watch me make a useless decision. My mother will never tell me so. Because the reason why I am saying this is I've had conversations with my mom. My mom has never told me on pay not now, on pay way. So if you are giving me the example,
it was a scenario, right?
But you were using tribalism, and you see, you want to make it look like somebody's tribalistic.
Nah.
But apart from tribalism, there is no reference you can make again. Apart from tribal, there is nothing you can make.
Scanty, Matthias here. I understand you, but the scenario was we were arguing on things where it go put your.
It be only one thing you talk.
Me say we were arguing on things like the things where you go do, where you go put your mommy then your partner in some conundrum where it go over you.
Yeah.
And I cited an example. The example I cited be something where it be prevalent in our settings because we have seen it happen before. So I cited, and you went ahead to say that you are not marrying for yourself. You marry for your family. You marry for the blessings of your parent, your mother, because she was the one that gave birth to you. Your mother is always going to be your mother. Then I was like, in instances or in an instant where your mother has a problem let's say even it's not tribal. Let's say, okay, which one? Let's say you go carry woman where you be bored. You will train it down. Where you pay a boy for inside. Why a tattoo? Why a tattoo for your hand? Where you carry this woman you didn't date for let's say 3 years. Where you carry come. Where your mommy they tell you say scanty. Ababa always 3. The girl in haircut they in tattoo they I no go agree. What you go do then?
But if reference on tattoo
and the haircut,
she doesn't have information about tattoos. She has a personal vendetta against people who have tattoo. Therefore, I educate her.
Okay,
and that is it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Education will happen.
Yeah.
In the course of educating her, and she is standing.
You can't educate. No, listen.
You
see, you are just trying to force a negative conundrum. And I'm better mentioned. I'll say the tattoo issue now. It is just people who don't like tattoo who are our parents. It's because of a cake mindset. You just educate them. There's nobody who can tattoo or no better.
There are some parents out there who would go. They will stand on their beliefs because of their cake mindset.
Okay, not my mom. Not my mom.
Right now, you are.
I said it before.
If your mom says that,
my mom will not say it. My mom will not say it.
Today, your mom will not say it.
I say it.
What should she say?
My mom will say it.
On to me. This is the same person that sat here and said that I am not going to marry without the blessings of my mother. Then proceeded to say
if you are giving me an example with tattoo, and I'm telling you that I'm not fraud. I am telling you that with tattoo, it is because. No.
I am very glad that you said all these things in the video.
The thing I even wanted to say, I didn't.
Okay, say it.
Because it's a personal experience, I wouldn't want
to say. Say it.
If it is about tattoo, it's because my mom is not enlightened. Or down cat our boy, well, maybe she's
like,
because they need education. You just educate them. There are some people that the moment their mother says tattoo, no boyfriend, they walk. Yes.
And so in the course of
no,
and just okay. Oh. Say who chirechiremu achire no na se wante ase enkwase ase nya sa no kan sesia nti enchirechiremu na if you dey chirechiremu give am when you know tiase when you say you be enkwase ase ma in that moment your mommy know the tiase so you know the agree of the union will you still move forward?
Can I talk? I made mention earlier say my mom wouldn't want me to make a useless decision. Therefore, tattoo example is a useless decision. Tattoo is just about education. Tattoo young people. Danka to tinfu. What are you telling me?
It is cranty. What if she know
what if because my mom won't do what if? You know the reason why I'm basing my argument on this point? Because I have had conversations with my mom. These are things that my mom wouldn't say no. You want me to force myself and say my mom will say no?
What?
It is because she married from the wrong family. By now she forced the marriage. You know from the example, from the video we watch, it means that the mother doesn't like the girl.
You assume that from the video?
That's the assumption I can make. You can watch a video and make your reference.
All right, cool. Continue.
Why? You don't watch things and make...
I said continue.
So what is the point? I can't make assumptions.
Continue assuming.
From the video, it's like the mother and the daughter has an issue.
So they know they like each other.
The mother know they like the daughter, or the daughter know they like the mother. So I am saying that if you are married, marry the family that likes you.
Okay.
So that even when there is an issue, they can protect you. But if you are married from a family that they don't like you, these are the things you are going to experience. So to avoid things like this, marry from a family that likes you.
And I cite example said there are some instances where the person that you love, where they won't go in family, those people no go like you. In that instance, are you going to move forward with the marriage or not?
And I am telling you that before I said it, my I use my I'm not speaking of general topic because I have had marital conversations with my mom. So I am speaking based on the conversation I've had. And that tattoo and that tribalism thing is not going to work for me because my mom won't say no. That is my point all this time. There are things that my mom will say no, but I can't say it here. That's why I told you that there are personal things that I can't share.
So then the one that you said that if you they come, let's say you they carry, you said that you marry for your family. So if they carry come where your family know they agree, you go.
Left the lady. That is what you are saying. If the family know they agree, and the reason they make sense to me, I quit.
Okay.
Even if you have been dating for 92 years,
you will quit. That is what I wanted you to establish.
That's my candidate.
Okay.
If the family know they agree, oh bro.
And we proceeded to cite an example.
Example.
And you said yes.
Baby girl say, hey bro.
Okay.
The person's money we used to get married says no.
Okay.
I've said it.
Whose money? Your mother. You are using your mother's money.
Oh yeah. My mom is going to support me.
Sponsor your marriage.
Yeah.
Your mother is going to.
Yeah.
Is that why you are going to leave?
No.
Is that why you are going to leave the job because your mother is sponsoring?
No. You see, I was saying
say how can say they didn't see your wedding.
Yes.
Also on
yes. And I said my mom is going to support me.
One of the reasons why she's going to let a lady go Sheldon, is the mother is sponsoring his wedding.
Sheldon, unless you are from a poor family, every family the mother. You want to tell me your marriage, your mom will support?
The fact that my mother is
it is everywhere. It's not like
the fact that my mother is sponsoring my wedding, no, the means I'm not married.
No, it is not a reason. I am everywhere. The parents support.
You just sat here and said, oh, Becca check girl and say, Ababawa, Sikana, my many be shame to me. At the end, I will digress.